Turns out, this is the Heritage Foundation posting this video, which is really funny. But AOC has no fucking clue who Libs of TikTok is because she went up to her, okay? Libs of TikTok went up to her and tried taking a photo with her or took a photo with her smiling. Does anyone have that photo? Oh, this is great. Here it is. Gotta be embarrassing to realize people who see, people you see as your ideological enemies have no idea who you are. She said, priceless. I asked if I could take a picture and she got so excited. She thought I was just a fan. That's your own L, dummy. Why did you just post your L where you're like incredibly stoked that you took a photo? You look like a fan. You just look like a fan of AOC at that point and nothing more. Next time wear a mask that has Libs of TikTok PFP on it. Don't forget the blue check mark. $500 says Chaya had to tell her who she is. Yeah, most likely. And then when she did, here's AOC's response.
I'm actually super transphobic and I never want to share space with you. Thank you.
That's it. She took a photo with her. AOC had no idea who the fuck she was. And then after that, she was like, I'm actually Libs of TikTok. Lol. I fucking got you. Her middle part is not doing her any favors. Jesus fucking Christ. I mean, I got another take on Libs of TikTok. Apparently, she has like a child's book or something where she likens being trans to a cupcake or something. I saw that post as well. And basically, if you think like being trans to a child is like a cupcake, then, you know, a delicious sugary treat, then you might actually be trans. You know what I mean? It's like it's very odd that you think like being trans is coming as you know, natural to you like that. And it is natural. It's just, you know, it's natural to trans people. Kind of like Rick Perry talking about how dicks are like alcoholism, you know? Dicks are like alcohol to an alcoholic. Like, they're delicious, they're everywhere, you're constantly fantasizing about it, but like an alcoholic who sees another bottle, you gotta fucking avoid it, you know? These are both analogies that, you know, repressed people have brought up. Here,
I saved you a cupcake. We saved Rose a cupcake because we realized she didn't have any cupcakes at recess. She said, I don't think my parents would want me to have so much cake. Maybe I can take the cupcake home and ask them. That's very reasonable, right?
Bro, making toddlers look at a fucking transphobia PowerPoint is wild. That's gotta be the most unhinged child abuse I've seen today. If you're a kid and gender identity, like actually understanding gender identity is like a sweet, delicious treat to you, then, you know, maybe there is something going on there. You know what I mean? This is what I don't understand. You could have shown it as like an evil thing, but she's like, hey, children, be very afraid. Like, they're trying to serve you these like delicious cupcakes at school. All these kids are like, bro, I want a fucking cupcake. Shut the fuck up. Funny how drag story time is just normal ass books, but conservative story time is propaganda for kids. Yeah. I just don't understand that, like, conservatives looked at the Democrats, claimed that they were doing like propaganda to children, and then turned around and started actively trying to do propaganda to the children. Like, I remember a couple years back, I used to make jokes when Ben Shapiro was like, I'm going to write a child's book. And I was like, what are you going to talk about? Like, sharing is not caring? Like, what the fuck? Like, you're going to be that guy? Actually, hypothetically, sharing is not caring. Sharing is actually communism. That's how the USSR was developed. That's it. That's the lesson that you're trying to teach children. Like, what the fuck's wrong with you? And then they did do that. Like, they actually did do that. Anyway, let's watch this cringe-ass altercation.
Complaint to your office because you lied about me in a committee hearing.
Oh, yeah, no,
so
actually,
I never inspired them.
No, you're actually super transphobic and I never want to share space with you. Thank you.
She thought she was a fucking fan. And he's like, actually, I'm Libs of TikTok. AOC actually owned that conversation. Interrupting her is great. Yeah, exactly. She handled it very well. It looked like she was being kind and taking a photo with a fan and then turned around and fucking ripped into her the moment that she realized who this fucking delusional loser was.
Outside the Cannon building, I was here last week because I attempted to ask AOC why she lied about me in a committee hearing. She cowered away. She refused to talk to me. So I'm back here today, 1 week later, and I'm going to deliver her. This
kind of stuff is pretty funny, honestly. Like, I do find it really strange that like so many people are basically like, I'm just gonna stalk you. My political contribution is just like literally stalking you and being as fucking annoying as possible. There are plenty of people who do this online as well. I cover Ben Shapiro regularly because he says a bunch of dumb shit that I don't agree with. It's pretty open and shut. I feel like he's damaging. I feel like his ideas are very, very conservative and awful. And when he says some dumb shit, I tell you how it is. Sometimes when he surprisingly has a take that I agree with, I tell you how it is. But like, there are so many motherfuckers who just basically have become like stalkers as their full-time job, especially on the conservative side. Is that not just being a journalist? I know these people aren't, but there's no dude, listen, that you're bringing up a very interesting point. That is literally what they say journalists are doing. The reality is, first of all, you don't have a carte blanche approach to stalk people if you're a journalist. Remember that. There's a point. When a journalist is quote unquote stalking you or whatever, there's literally a point. There's a story that they're writing, that they're hunting down. They go to literally every side of the conversation that they can. They try to get additional information about the subject that they're writing about. What she's doing is not that. What she's doing is just trying to fucking farm views by being in the vicinity of AOC and being like, I'm Libs of TikTok. You lied about me. Like, that's not fucking journalism. You know what I mean? Chatter's going to bring up people harassing Cinema in a bathroom. That's not journalism either. Oh, don't tell me you wouldn't want some Gen Z dipshit do this to Kevin McCarthy. You know what my perspective on this is, okay? It still would not be journalism. And also, there is no equivalent, okay? You're talking to a David DePipe supporter, okay? I'm just kidding. That's a joke. Listen to me. It's okay to admit that there are differences between good things and bad things. AOC's footprint on the fucking planet, regardless of how little you might agree with her or how much you hate her because she's like libbed up or whatever, is entirely different than any number of Republicans. So yes, I'm not making a principle here, okay? The principle isn't like stop fucking annoying politicians. I love when you annoy politicians. I'm a fan, first and foremost. None of that is journalism, okay? Annoying politicians is not journalism. Just make no mistake. And number two, annoying politicians is great and good. It's just what she's doing is not for any specific purpose. There's no purpose there. It's just clout driven. If the fucking Bill Clinton rabbi kid constantly did his Bill Clinton rabbi shit on Kevin McCarthy and every other politician, I'd be like, dude, this is annoying. Do you get it? It doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't matter. It's like, what is the reason and why are you doing it? If it's directed, even if it's fucking annoying, if it's directed with a specific reason and a purpose that has like actual political motivations, is understandable. Who you're doing it to, what their background is, what they have done. These are all important contributions to assessing the situation.
An ethics complaint that I filed for lying about an American citizen in a committee hearing.
So AOC, she broke the rules. Believe it or not, there's actually rules on Capitol Hill. And 23 Clause 1 is the big one. You got to act in a way that reflects credibility on the House. And lying about, a U.S. citizen certainly doesn't do that. So we're filing this ethics complaint.
Let's go inside and see if she's there.
Oh my God, these guys are fucking unbearable, dude. Oh my Lord. Oh my Lord. Do something productive. Do something productive.
Hi. So basically a few weeks ago, AOC lied about me in a committee hearing. Okay. So I tried to come last week and talk to her, but she kind of cowered away, wasn't interested in talking.
Yeah, you're unbelievably goofy. What a fucking loser. Oh my gosh, trying to be Boo Boo Bennett. You got to shit your pants first, lady. How many pants have you shit inside of as you are actively wearing them? 0. As far as we know, 0. AOC lied about me. Come on, dude. Dookie in your fucking pantaloons before we listen to what annoying shit you have to say here.
So together with Mike from the Heritage Foundation Oversight.
Bro is desperate for pussy. Oh my God.
So we filed that. And if you can give it to AOC, I would really appreciate it. And tell her to stop lying about American citizens. Okay.
Thank you.
Wow, we fucking owned her.
An ethics complaint.
Bro, I swear to God, her getting unmasked was the fucking worst thing that she could have done. It's just like, it's just made her extra annoying. I swear to God. Now she puts herself in the videos and shit too. It's just like, oh, stop.
And unfortunately, she wasn't there. So we laughed. And then I was walking through the Capitol, and guess who I bumped into? AOC herself.
Oh my God, it's so I fucking got it. She sucks so bad, dude. Oh my God, look how excited she is. I can't wait for the cat turd on masking. No, that's too much. I'll be honest with you, his face, I don't want to see that. I don't want to fucking see that. Yeah, this shit was whack as fuck. Libs, a TikTok creator, recounts.
So one of the.
Oh my god, and then they made news about it. Oh my god, it's extra whack. Oh my god.
Saddest and most painful lies they keep telling you is you're imagining it if you think children are being physically mutilated in the name of gender ideology. But it's actually real. We wish it weren't. And we know this really because of the founder of a Twitter handle called Libs of TikTok, HARASSES. She's reported on it extensively. Of course, this has infuriated people who are dedicated to lying, like Sandy Cortez. You're all liars, she said. And she called HARASSES that directly. So HARASSES decided to go pay Sandy Cortez a visit. Here's how it went.
A few weeks ago, AOC lied about me on the House floor.
Ms. Navarrete, are you familiar with the account Libs of TikTok? That account posted false information about Boston Children's Hospital, claiming that they were providing hysterectomies to children.
They played funny music over what AOC was saying, so you're supposed to be conditioned into thinking that that's a lie. You know what I mean? It's like, wow, look at this lie. It's like, bro, where's the fucking lie, dog? It's not like these guys don't act like they fucking despise these institutions. Like, they openly state it while simultaneously be like, how dare you repeat what I have said? Also, what I don't understand is why she's pro banning TikTok. That's odd too, because like TikTok is literally in your name, man. TikTok made you, dumbass. Where are you gonna find random queer people with like 8 followers to bully and dox mercilessly?
I don't think anyone's here. Is the congresswoman in?
No, she's not.
Okay. Is the person who's in charge of protect policy in?
No.
Okay.
Do you need the card?
Yeah, so basically she lied about me on the House floor a couple of weeks ago. So I just wanted to ask her why she lied about me.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Okay.
Are you guys recording? Clap. Dude, this is awesome. Like, you're really killing it, dude. See, this is what I mean, okay? You do this to like someone like Kristen Sinema or someone like Joe Manchin as they're holding up like a specific piece of legislation. Let's say Kristen Sinema says, I don't want to fucking eviscerate the filibuster or reform it, right? And then you go to Kristen Sinema's office and you film yourself being fucking annoying and saying like, why are you refusing to reform the filibuster? You're not a journalist, you're an activist. There is a deliberate reason for why you're there. You're doing something. She's at fucking AOC's office being like, why did you lie about me? Like that's the difference. This is what fucking right-wingers do because they win all the time. They are victims of their success. What fucking thing can you get mad at AOC about? She has no fucking power, idiot. She got nothing. What has she done? It's not like there's a liberal equivalent to what the fuck the Republican Party is doing in the sense that like you're going up to like AOC's office or fuck it, like Rashida Tlaib's office because she passed the we are going to transgender every child rule. You know what I mean? This is what I mean. If Republicans were to behave in the same exact way that like sometimes activists or whoever the fuck is like going after politicians and filming themselves, they would have to go after like the Democratic Party if the Democratic Party was actually being a bottleneck to, I don't know, further cut tax for the wealthy. You know what I mean? Because that's a Republican policy, but guess what? It's also a Democratic Party policy, which is why there is no fucking equivalent to what you can get mad with respect to the Democrats in Congress. There's nothing. Yes, her arms are incredibly long. It's weird, and she's stanced up very weirdly too. The turfs are bricked meme lives on. This bitch got bigger hands than I do, and I'm a 6'6" man. Holy, I mean. That's when you find yourself hyper obsessed about like the gender binary as though it like literally exists and as though it's like tied deeply to biology. Maybe you're doing it to make up for the fact that like, I don't know, you yourself don't perfectly fit that narrow definition. It's like Ben Shapiro. You know what I mean? If I say I'm masculine, maybe people will think I'm masculine. That kind of thing, you know?
Dear AOC, please don't.
Like, all these dudes look so hurt in the background, too. Like, what is that guy? That guy's like a crazy Twitter pervert, too, isn't he? Like, they all look so fucking sick. They look like the sickest puppies in the litter, you know what I mean? They, like, barely made it out the litter. Like, every single one of them. What the fuck is up with these no riz having, zero charisma black hole ass motherfuckers in the Republican Party? That's Robbie Starbucks, a weirdo. Oh, my God. They debate the fuck out of you on Reddit. Yeah, no thanks, man. I'm good.
What's so funny is that Sandy Cortez would not exist as a public figure were it not for social media. She literally filmed herself applying makeup, and yet her staff seemed shocked that maybe this is on video.
Yeah, that's right. AOC utilizes social media to fucking better target younger audiences, which is why we should be able to film ourselves literally in her house, actually. Not even just like harassing her outside of her fucking office, but like AOC's a congressperson, so why can't I take feet pictures of her energy? Like, that's what's going on here. AOC films herself, and that's okay. But when I try to take photos of her feet from my balcony that happens to be looking directly at her apartment building, I'm called a creep. Ha ha ha! What's going on? Thanks, Tucker. You really fucking dropped a logic bomb on us, dude.
Did you think that she would own up to the provable lie she told about you? I mean, she claimed that something didn't happen that you proved on video did happen. Did you think she would admit that?
AOC claimed that I lied about Boston Children's Hospital. She claimed that I inspired a bomb threat, and I absolutely had no expectations for her to own up to it. I went to her office, and I was ready to sit down with her and get to the bottom of this and explain it. And
yeah, God, conservatives, you gotta love them, dude. They're such fucking twisted freaks, bro. The sense of entitlement is out of fucking control completely, okay? Just completely out of whack, so distorted. It's like chatters, you know what I mean, who sometimes will just like go overboard with parasocial shit where they'll like, I mean, you guys don't really do this to me because I yell at you all the fucking time, but I see it done to other content creators where they're like, you need to tell me everything that's going on in your life right now. Like, why haven't you streamed in a day or whatever? And I'm like, I see that shit on my timeline sometimes, and I'm like, bitch, what the fuck do you mean? Like, shut the fuck up. Anyway, the point I'm trying to make is that this fucking absolute freak is literally just like, has that same exact fucking energy where it's like parasocial with AOC.
yeah, and she is unfortunately protected by legislative privilege. So she is allowed to lie about me in a committee hearing. And not just that, but she's using her position of power to call on big tech to censor people who she disagrees with. That's what she did in the hearing. And that is really scary.
It's really scary. And thank you for trying to face her directly, which is a nice thing to do in a social media age.
Thank you for confronting AOC about whether or not she defamed you. Thank you for just like fucking being annoying.